Good morning, it's February 6th, 2012, and you're watching LPAC TV. In a matter of hours, Lyndon LaRouche will be taking the stage in a live webcast to be broadcast on this site at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, titled "The Great Threat We Must Conquer, Nobody Will Survive This War." With the announcement from the Democratic Party leadership that they have decided to fold and let go of any opposition that they might have had to an Obama re-election campaign, it has become clear that the only sane voice in the United States at this moment is that of Lyndon LaRouche. Support for Obama means support for a thermonuclear war. And this could not have been more clear this weekend as Russia and China halted a UN resolution calling for regime change in Syria. Ever since the murder of Muammar Gaddafi, the British Empire has been on a drive to force a confrontation over Syria, as well as Iran, as the trigger for a thermonuclear attack on Russia and China, most likely to be launched from the fleet of Trident nuclear missile-carrying Ohio-class submarines currently deployed in the Pacific Theater. The U.S. Navy has 14 of these Ohio-class submarines in service, 8 of which are assigned to the Pacific Fleet. Each of these submarines are armed with 24 Trident missiles, each carrying anywhere between 6 to 8 100-kiloton nuclear warheads. Just as a comparison, the bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima only had a yield of 13 kilotons. That means each of these submarines alone has the firepower of 1,476 Hiroshimas. And we have 8 of these subs stationed in the Pacific region. Such a strike would not be limited in any way. In the tactics of thermonuclear war, whichever side strikes first goes for total annihilation, so that the other side cannot strike back, since everyone would be dead. And the man with his finger on this red button is psychotic. Just think, what if Emperor Nero had had access to thermonuclear weapons when he decided to burn the city of Rome? Lyndon LaRouche emphasized this weekend that the British monarchy, who placed Obama in office in the first place for this very reason, cannot delay their plans any longer for this thermonuclear war. Their timetable has already been thrown way off due to the war avoidance efforts led by the U.S. Joint Chiefs of Staff, Russia, China, and others. And the factor driving that ever-shortening timetable itself is the looming crash of their entire imperial system. LPAC received intelligence over the weekend indicating that European banks have informed the European Central Bank that they will need 1 trillion euros in bailouts before the end of this month to avoid a total explosion. In effect, a hyperinflationary time bomb is just waiting to blow, a time bomb which has been building up for over a year and should already have exploded except for the virtual internal carry trade operation which the ECB has been running with the Fed. As the Fed issues near zero interest loans to European banks so that they can turn around and buy up European sovereign debt at a 5 to 7% interest rate, those banks then report that margin of difference as a completely fictitious profit to cover for the fact that they are hopelessly bankrupt. And since none of those assets actually exist, as soon as Greece, Portugal, Spain, Italy, Ireland, or any other nation defaults on the debts that they cannot pay, the bomb will have been detonated. So this combination of the death of this imperial monetary system with the declared intention from the British monarchy to reduce the world population to less than 1 billion, should tell you how close we are to an unimaginably horrible global war. A war which LaRouche has warned no nation will survive. So be sure to tune in tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time as Mr. LaRouche delivers an urgent international address.